What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome to Jay Windu'S and the Star Wars Dad's fucking reality stream. And of course, I had to, we're not monetized. And if he was, I already fucked up. But we got a special guest, and that's Hybrid 95, man. Say what's up, fellas.
What's up, man?
What's up, you guys?
No doubt. So we're here, man, to talk some shit for a while with you fellas on a fucking Friday Eve. So if you got it, light it. If you drink it, fucking guzzle. Do what you do. If you're undergoing sobriety and other shit, congratulations. If you if you're doing anything that's positive or doing shit you like, congratulations. Now, this is gonna be basically a freestyle show. We have not written anything down, so this is going to get crazy. And how do I know this? Because the motherfucker to your right, by the name of John, is a crazy motherfucker. And we got Hybrid right here, the mellow man, but he's gonna get crazy tonight too, man. We're gonna be touching some topics. And if you want us to touch any topics, we're gonna interact with you guys. If you want us to touch any topics, just hit the just throw in whatever the fuck you feel inside of the chat. You know what I mean? And we'll just fucking bug out. And but thanks to everybody that's on the check-in, man. You guys are great, bro. Welcome. We gotta give this shit a title. I mean, we've done like 5, 6 of these joints already, and we don't have a title, so we're gonna come up with one. You know what I mean, John?
I got you. Tonight,
Yeah.
coming out of the collection, man, you recognizing?
Oh shit! Damn, that's the shuttle that turns into a train too. What's his name?
Astro Train, man.
Astro Train. All I have to do is think of Astro. What the fuck is wrong with me?
The original. This is my original from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
This was one of my favorite Transformers of all Transformers, dude.
Hold on. Hold that up again. That baby was nice. Bring it closer. Bring it closer. That right there, guys, retro. That is what you're looking at right there. Is the original Transformers. That's how they looked, the joints, everything, bro. And that shit, if you didn't know what you were
Die-cast
doing,
metal.
that die-cast metal, exactly. And the windows are fucking stickers, right?
Yep.
Look
Yep.
at that. Old school, bro. Show the decal. Show the decal.
Let's see.
That-
Pop in,
that-
pop out.
Ooh, look at that bitch. Look at it. Look at it. That right there is what you call craftsmanship, bro. From the
Yep.
80s, baby. From the 80s. Transformers. I got my boy Anthony. Say what's up, brother.
What's up, y'all?
Show your face. Show your face. This is my boy Anthony. He came. This is my boy Anthony. Came over for a smoke. Say what's up, brother.
What's up, y'all?
No doubt. It's my boy John, my boy, and my boy Hybrid. So yeah, man. Let's get into it, fellas. Like let's talk favorite collectibles since we're on it.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Since we're on it, man. Yours was this Transformers. Mine
Yep.
was fucking the die-cast metal Voltron. And he was like 12 inches.
Yeah.
And he came in 5 separate lions. Remember that?
Yep.
5 separate lions. It came with the big ass sword and shit. And then my second favorite one was the car Voltron. That shit came with like 15, 16 cars.
Yep.
And it came with the spinning laser blades. That shit was fucking crazy, man. You guys, man, if you want to join us and let us know what was your favorite collectible, if you're old fucks like us, you know what I mean? We're close to Geritol. Very close to Geritol.
Well, see, you can tell this is a Generation 1
Yeah.
right there.
Hold on, let me close up that. Oh man. Hybrid, what you think of that, bro? What you think of that original Transformer right there? Look at the arms. Look at that.
Yeah, man, it looks nice. It looks pretty big too compared to the one like I seen my nephew with and stuff. It's a good size.
Yeah, you rub the decal here, and it tells you it's a heat rub. Tells you if it's a Decepticon or Autobot.
Yeah.
That's Generation 1 goodness right there.
That shit is beautiful, man. He's got a whole fucking ton of them, man. So I guess we'll show one off every show. Why not, right? We'll show
Well,
one off
hell,
every
I've
show.
got the Generation 1 collection, and then I've got my masterpiece collections.
Yeah.
And the masterpieces are really nice, but I love my G1 guys. So out of anything and everything, I love my G1.
Nice, man. Nice shit. I mean, and females too, man. I remember my sister. She had the Shira figures and the Shira castle. You know, and what I used to do with my Masters of the Universe collection, right? Since I didn't have Castle Grayskull just yet, I
Yeah.
used to take her Shira castle, and even though it was pink with clouds, that shit had an elevator, a weapons rack, and I would fuck with that hard. Look at he turned it into a train now. That's
Yep.
awesome. That shit is
Oh,
retro.
that's
That's retro as fuck, brother.
And like I said, completely die cast.
Yeah, that shit is badass, bro. Holy shit. Man, he's got a whole bunch of them, man. I can't wait till he gets into his aerial bots and the whole thing and the dino bots and all that. But shit. Hybrid, what was your favorite toy growing up?
Toy Girl. Yeah, just mainly WWE figures, Dragon Ball Z figures. I had a lot of Star Wars figures when I was like really younger. But
Mm.
when I was like a younger teen, I would say like yeah, freaking
Let me see. I can tell you exactly what kind of Star Wars figures you had. What generation? How old are you now?
24 now. I just turned 24 in July.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
you had the Powers of the Force figures.
I know I had this little car. You know the little car from episode 4 that they were driving around in and to
the land speeder.
yeah, I had that, and it had Luke in his tattooed outfit, and it had Ben Kenobi and everything.
You had that branch because I remember were they a little bit bulky or
Yeah,
did the lightsabers come out of the wrist?
the lightsaber. Yeah, they had hands and stuff to where it could like cup the lightsaber, but their arms could only go up and down. Like there wasn't no elbow or forearm movement. It was just like you could raise their two arms up or their legs up, or that was about it.
Yeah, look at the snow speeder. Woo! All you need is a fucking AT-AT with the
That
harpoon.
one even has the cable blaster in the back here.
I want that. That's awesome.
Look
I
at
need it.
the engine in the back.
That shit got
The
so much
detail on
detail.
that.
That shit has detail. The grill, everything. That shit is
Yeah.
crazy. That shit is awesome, man.
This one's one of my favorites. It's one of the old schools, and then some of the newer stuff like the Jedi Starfighters. I love these guys.
Yeah, that shit is
That
badass.
one's sick.
I've
That
got
shit
the yellow. I've got Anakin's. I've got Obi-Wan's. And then
Helpful Jeremy, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the show. My brother Mace Windu is fine, bro. He's just missing an eye and a fucking arm. You saw what happened to him, you know. But he's good though. He's good. Thanks for joining the show, brother.
The galaxy far, far away.
When Star Wars was Star Wars. Yep, when Star Wars was Star Wars, man. Bro, let's talk about Star Wars.
yes, let's
What
do
do
it.
you guys what do you guys think about the rumors that are going around? First of all, I just want to say I am a subscriber of Doomcock. Don't fuck with my boy. You know what I'm saying? Don't meaning don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's talking about. As well as Craig's from Reviews for You. He's been telling the truth for a very long time, man. As a matter of fact, Craig and John have been on the fucking money for a minute. So this shit where the emperor's chair is a life support system. Can somebody please explain this to me? I mean, the first when I saw the fucking when I saw the previews, when I saw the trailer, I already knew it was gonna be fucking stupid because first of all, waves. Did you see the size of them fucking waves?
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me that those
Yeah.
were controlled waves? Like that shit was like a video game. Like none of them waves came crashing down and was gonna hit you guys. Like you mean to tell me you was like falsified?
Dude, out of all those rumors, the thing that gets me the most is okay, you've got the entire rebel fleet that's coming to get Darth Sidious, right?
Right.
And supposedly he shoots force lightning and knocks them all out of the sky, right? And then Ray's supposed to basically beat his ass, right?
Right.
And then she turns around and uses force lightning on his ship to bring it down after she beats his ass. I'm like, who the hell is writing this shit?
That's crazy. There was an idiot right now by the name of Helpful Jeremy who said there were too many white guys on there, so I blocked his ass. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
tried to diss the original trilogy. You just can't do that shit. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just cannot do that shit. So yeah, man. From what I've been hearing from these sources that do their homework like yourself and Craig and Doomcock, it's not looking good, man. Even in the trailer, you could tell. And did you know that Kathleen, or should I say Cuntaleen Kennedy came out and fucking tried to dismantle George Lucas in a previous interview?
Yeah.
The fucking nerve of this fucking chick.
I think over at Lucasfilm right now, there's a blame game going on. I think everyone's blaming each other. I think Bob Iger's blaming Kathleen Kennedy. I think
Right.
Kathleen Kennedy's blaming George Lucas
Yeah.
and Bob Iger. I think no one knows what the fuck to do, and no one has a damn clue right now. And
No.
they're running around panicked.
Very panicked.
And these guys can't even take like constructive criticism from anybody. If you just see the things that Bob Iger was saying about Scorsese, that really set me. I mean, not that there's anything Bob Iger can say that's going to diminish what Scorsese's done, but it was just real pretentious, man. I didn't like the comments he made about Scorsese.
Well, I look at Bob Iger right now like how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to. we all knew sooner or later this shit was gonna come down to this. It was gonna come down to Disney facing defeat by its own greed. And it's
Yeah.
happening slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Slowly but surely. You will see the fucking mouse just totally just fucking disintegrate in time.
Now
You
it's
know?
imploding on itself. I mean, it's just starting to crumble.
Big time.
But as much as I might hate Disney, man, I gotta admit, I'm actually looking forward to Frozen 2.
The fuck? John, what the fuck?
I am. I'm looking forward to Frozen 2. I loved the first one, man. I really did. I loved the original Frozen, man. I gotta say, I did.
The only thing I like what Disney released was fucking The Incredibles.
I loved The Incredibles too, but I
The
did.
Incredibles.
I really enjoyed Frozen. The music was great, the characters were great, and the story at the end I thought was a great twist. Instead of her getting kissed,
Well, I'm sorry to break your tiddlywinks, bro, but that's just gonna be full with SJW shit is gonna suck. Remember, it's a sequel to a fucking the house. It's not even called the House of Mouse anymore. It's the fucking the House of SJWs.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
like I said, I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a. This is something I'll give a chance to because, like
Yo,
I
would be so heartbroken for you, bro, if they fuck up your Frozen 2, man.
dude, I'm not going to theater and see it. I'm going to sit there and watch it on television. But
This fucking guy's gonna see Frozen 2. What the fuck,
I can't help it. My son listened to the music over and over and over and over, and I tried to tune it out, but dude, it just caught me. You know, what I'm saying? It caught me.
He got caught up in the. He started singing. What's that shit?
Let it go. Let it go.
Holy shit, John! What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, man, I've never seen that movie.
Oh man, that is fucking nuts, bro. But hey,
I did
enjoy
like
it. I mean, hey, listen. If you like Frozen, hey, Stick Kenobi, what's going on? Fucking Stick says Frozen was great.
See?
Yo, you fucking guys, man. I don't know what's going on with that shit, bro. I'd rather see The Incredibles. I'd rather see Mulan, son.
Yeah, Mulan was awesome.
This motherfucker talking about sprinkles and glitter and let it snow or let it whatever fucking go, whatever. That's crazy. But hey, like I thank you, brother. Hey, if that's what tickles your fucking ballsack, enjoy, guys. I'm not knocking anybody.
If Elsa was real, she'd be hot as shit, dude.
The only thing I've seen with so many stars and glitter and effects was Fantasia.
And I love Fantasia back in the day, man.
Yeah.
But see, that's when Disney was real Disney.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Stick says he was naked when he sang Let It Go. He's fucking crazy. Yo, everybody got to agree. John has a great Joker laugh. He would have a great Joker laugh, bro. Yo, you should do some Joker animation, man. Fucking voiceovers.
Dude, did you see my joke on Twitter today?
Where?
My joke on Twitter?
Nah, I didn't. But what was it?
Okay, let me pull this up because I thought it was pretty damn nifty myself. But
yeah, man, fill us in.
Okay, so a stoner, a Jedi, and a surgeon walk into a bar, right?
Right.
What do you call it?
What?
Blunt force trauma.
Wow. Good one. Fucking. He can even offend the Star Wars universe, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit.
Dude, could you imagine seeing a stoner Jedi, dude? Like,
that would be fucking crazy.
Yeah, just completely unorthodox.
But I think, yeah, right, mad unorthodox. Yo, but it would be so cool because the first thing I try to fucking convince him to do is to fucking use the Jedi mind trick on a bank. On a bank, tell him, listen, tell him you have come here for $1 million and I will give it to you. Right? And the next thing you know, the teller's like, you have come here for $1 million and I will give it to you. Next thing you know, she's just handing you, you know what I mean? And then if the bank owner comes over, you need to calm down because this is our, you know what I mean? Yo, you walk away with millions like that, bro. That's see, this is why we don't possess shit like this. But that's what I would do. If I had Jedi mind tricks, man, oh my goodness.
or
and like it would be cool if it was paced out like you remember that anime Afro Samurai?
Yeah,
that was just smoking the whole time, whooping ass.
That was badass. Afro Samurai was badass. I like Afro Samurai. But yo, Stone Jedis would be awesome, bro.
Yeah, could you imagine the drunken master lightsaber form?
Oh man, bro, everything would get fucking taken down.
Yeah.
Everything. Imagine meth head Sith lords.
Yeah. Coked out Sith Lord, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's the most scariest thing. Oh, he'd be like, you are a Jedi? You're about to die. Oh my god. with the Adam Schiff eyes.
Now,
Did any of you? I'll continue. My bad.
No. Go ahead. Say what you were gonna say.
Did any of you catch that Doomcock video where he was talking about Disney vaulting the 20th Century Fox films?
yes.
No. I'm sorry. What was that?
Essentially, Disney is vaulting 20th Century Fox films from historical theaters and stuff, and it's making their business pretty tough for them. It's it's really fucked up, man. What they're doing.
Corporate greed, man. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, that it's I hate what they're doing. They're destroying American cult classics, bro.
Yeah.
They're destroying a fucking culture. You know, I've touched on this many times. What these guys want to do is they want to correct our culture, which don't need any correction. What it is they're mad because in our culture, we basically innovated everything, man. Think about this, right?
Yep.
If you were born from the fucking 60s on, you've seen it all. How many presidents was that? Think about this shit now. Is it safe to say we've seen more presidents than our fucking grandmothers and great grandfathers? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it's like, yeah, we're getting old, but at the same time, our old is worth. And these guys, they don't stand a chance with their future, so they're mad, and they want to get rid of our future, of our culture and the past so bad that before they throw the shit out, they nitpick it. They nitpick at it, right? They nitpick at it, and then they say out with the old and in with the new, but yet it's always connected with that. It's always
Dude,
connected.
I read an article
Recycle the old.
about these SJWs attacking Ford versus Ferrari because the leads weren't female. I'm like, what the hell? You can't replace historical characters with a damn female.
You know, I want to touch on this female shit. I've had enough of this shit. Listen, what you females need to be doing right now, what you guys have to be doing right now, instead of trying to fucking correct movies and all that, what you need to be doing is trying to get rid of the people that are taking dreams from the young girls in sports and basically everything that has to do with scholarships as just sports. Because the transvestites, which are men transitioning into women, right? They're basically killing your dreams. Soon, you women will be fucking history. You're trying to erase men, but what's funny is, and you know what? We've got to give a little pat on the shoulder to the transvestites because they've infiltrated the fucking structure of a woman. So it's safe for me to say that what's going to happen is you women are making yourselves extinct faster than you're trying to make men extinct. You know what I'm saying? Extinct. Think about this now. Think about this. And I'm only talking to those women that are fucking feminists or the ones that are just, you know what I'm saying? Your business is over there when it should be here. And when you try to correct movies and you try to change things where there are more important things that and this is not opinion, this is fact. This is fact. Because this is exactly why men as a gender, we're strong. You think there's no unity in men? Yeah, we don't hate each other. It's just like sportsmanship, like it's like competitiveness with us. You women hate each other, and this is fact. And I'm not offending women, but there are times that women hate a woman will hate another woman for looking better than her.
Dude, if I hear,
and I'm only talking to that group, by the way.
I've never met a man that talks like this. But I swear to God, if I ever met a dude that apologized for being a dude, I think I'd have to pop him in the mouth, dude.
Yeah.
Just to wake the fuck up, dude. Where's your damn testosterone?
Yeah. It's replaced with hormones.
Yeah.
He needs to go on a soy diet. That soy will eliminate the estrogen receptors.
Oh yeah.
He needs to take the dick out of his ass.
he's fucking Craig's Kenobi bots. Gotcha, Craig. Gotcha. Oh man, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You know, like there are so many things that they should be fighting for right now instead of trying to, you know, and it's just a treacherous thing. Back to the little Star Wars thing for a second. What Kathleen Kennedy is doing, trying to put George Lucas under the bus like that. You know, trying to throw him under the bus like that after he she betrayed him and shit. You know, but it's quite all right. It's fine. Now let's move on to the topic of movies.
All right, I got one for you. This subject right here. It's a movie made from one of my favorite animes of all time, dude. And then they put it into film and they ruined it, dude.
What was this?
The Last Airbender.
Oh man. Yeah, they did fuck that up.
Great cartoon.
Yeah, that was. They did the same thing with Dragon Ball Z.
And also, I'm sorry, and also Fist of the North Star. You guys ever see that?
No.
They fucked that shit up. Yo, Hybrid, everybody in the chat, if you get a chance, if you've never seen this Japanese anime, it was made in the 80s. It's called Fist of the North Star. That shit is badass. Check that.
Is that
shit.
the one with Ryu in it and stuff? Or Ryu? Right, his name's Ryu in that show.
His name is Kenshiyu.
Oh, Kenshi. Okay, no,
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
And he has the 7 constellations punctured in his chest. And he fights various enemies and shit that are sort of like gods and shit. He teams up with one that has like razor fingers and shit. So when they fight, you know, kung fu style and all that shit, he's cutting off limbs and stuff. You guys got to see that, man. See that and Ninja Scrolls.
Yeah, I saw Ninja Scrolls.
That shit is badass.
Actually, they're making a live action version of Cowboy Bebop on Netflix.
Yeah, I could never get into that, man. I mean,
either.
could you give me a quick synopsis of this shit? Synopsis, should I say?
Of Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the story is a bit drawn out, you know, because there's only one season. It's mainly just like a visual show, like, you know, just the artwork and everything is just real great. And, you know, the guy's a space cowboy, you know, he's a bounty hunter, and there's like humor in it, but because a lot of times when he goes to do a job, like he gets the job done, but he doesn't do it like correctly where he receives like the bounty. It's kind of, you know, there's little shit in it like that. That's just fun.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, I got to check that out.
Episode 17 is hilarious. They like have a shroom trip and everything in that episode.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yo, Irving Morales, welcome, my brother Irvin. Yeah, he was based off of Bruce Lee, Kenshiro. Yep, definitely, bro. That shit. Another good Japanese anime. While we were in the anime department, was Akira. You guys ever see that? Where the guy was like shit Kaneda and Akira, you know, he had like it was basically some telepathic ESP shit, and he absorbed some because the government had taken him in because they found out that he could tap into that shit or whatever, and this motherfucker turned into some big giant telekinetic blob and was fucking everything up, and of course Kaneda came and fucking hit him with some cannon shit, but it was awesome though, man. That whole thing, the whole biker scene, and that whole movie was hand drawn. This was made like in 83, 84.
See, I thought Castlevania on Netflix was pretty impressive too.
I haven't checked that out. I have to see that. I saw Baki. Did you check out Baki? Baki, Baki. Guys, check out Baki.
There's actually an original Baki that came out I think sometimes in the 80s or 90s. It was before the Netflix version, but the original version is really, really good too. of Baki.
Oh yeah, oh, shit! I gotta check that out. I'm into stuff like that. You guys ever saw the story of Ricky?
I have not.
Yo, it's an old school flick, right? But it's fucking blood and gore and hilarious and awesome. It's actually a live action anime. That shit is crazy, and it has to do with a dude. His name is Ricky. He's indestructible, and when he punches, like he punches holes through motherfuckers, bro. That he punches a dude so hard, bro, that it's like an X-ray shot, and you see the bone shatter. That shit was fucking awesome, bro. The story of Ricky. That shit was a crazy fucking movie. And let me see what else. I mean, there's so many. There's so many. You guys, yeah, yeah. What James said. You guys ever saw They Call Me Bruce? I did. That
Yeah.
shit was hilarious. With this hand, I'll break your face. With this hand, with this finger, that shit was hilarious, bro. I used to love that shit. Hey, Jack JW Productions, how's it going, my bro? Welcome, welcome, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Now, I gotta say, man, not many people have heard of this movie, but if you want to laugh your ass off, all right, it was done in the 90s, early 90s. It was done by the people that made South Park. So it's done like South Park, but it's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Go watch yourself at least for one time a movie called Orgasmo.
Orgasmo?
Orgasmo.
Okay, what the fuck is that about? That's first of all, that sounds like some futuristic porn.
Uh, kind of.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Okay.
It's hilarious, dude. It is just the most hilarious movie you will ever see in your entire life. I mean, you will just roll. You'll start laughing from the first scene to the credits, man. It's just downright hilarious.
Orgasmo. I'll check that shit out. I'll check that shit out definitely, man. Another good movie like that basically was Barbarella with Jane Fonda. That shit is old school. And Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yeah.
Earth Girls Are Easy. That shit was awesome. That shit was
Are y'all
awesome.
talking about shoof movies?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That
Yeah,
shit was
I'm pretty cliche when it comes because I like most of the Mel Brooks movies. You know,
oh
those
hell
were
yeah, bro. Mel Brooks, yo, that's a funny motherfucker, bro. Robin Hood Men in Tights, fucking well, what's that other Western shit? Damn, I forgot the name of that.
Blazing Saddles or
Yeah, Blazing Saddles. Fucking The Gods Must Be Crazy. Yo, man, he's got hits, bro. Spaceballs is my favorite. That like that.
Oh, I
Spaceballs
love
is great.
Spaceballs, man.
Spaceballs is
Spaceballs.
hell
Did
yeah.
he direct the Naked Gun movies?
No,
No.
no.
It wasn't him.
That was some other guy.
Okay, the Naked Gun movies were funny too, but yeah, I think Spaceballs was probably the best one.
That shit was fucking hilarious. I used to love.
Cold the desert.
Yeah, you see him with a big fucking pick.
You found anything out there? I
Yeah,
haven't found shit.
yeah, yeah. How about the part where he goes, "No, sir, he's an asshole," and he goes, "Jesus, how many assholes am I surrounded by?" Everybody, the whole fucking deck stands up. Yo, right? So and
I'm
then
surrounded by
I'm
assholes.
surrounded by assholes. Yo, that shit had me dying, bro. Hilarious. And then when he tells him, okay, rewind it. Okay, now fast forward it. Okay. He goes, where are we? Wait a minute, I can see us now. He goes, exactly. So what we did was we fast forwarded to now, the present. But sir, how is that possible? Because we've gone from before to the present. We're here now. It's happening now. Everything right now. As I talk, as you speak, it's happening now. He goes and he starts stepping into the frame and shit like that. And then next thing you know, you see the fucking director and the fucking cameraman as well. That shit, yo,
No, President Screw.
no, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yeah, something like
Yeah, up yours and then
What was that one they did of Lethal Weapon? It had Samuel Jackson in it. That one was pretty funny too.
oh, it was National
oh,
Lampoon.
loaded weapon or
Yeah, Loaded Weapon.
loaded weapon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's National Lampoons. That's
Yeah,
yeah. Nah, but that shit was funny too, man.
yeah.
That shit was. How about the Golden Child?
Dude, Dawn and I, my wife and I, we still quote that movie. I want the knife,
Yep, yep.
please.
That's my shit. That's my shit. How about when the little Tibetan man, when he picked his nose,
Yeah.
and Eddie Murphy was like, "Oh, you just gonna put that right there on your shirt, huh?"
so.
You know,
What do you?
it get dry. You wind up cutting yourself with it. That shit had me dying. What happened, Hybrid?
Speaking of Eddie Murphy, though, what do you guys think about the Beverly Hills Cop 4 movie that's being rumored?
I don't know, man. All I know is the true news is that Coming to America 2 is being
Yeah.
filmed as we speak, and I
Yeah.
can't wait to see that shit. That's one. Two, that Dolomite. My name is Dolomite
That was
on
funny as
Netflix.
shit.
That shit is the shit, bro. Go
Dude,
see
that
that.
was funny as shit.
Hell
My
yeah.
name is Dolomite.
He goes, Dolomite's the name, and fucking niggas up is my game. Yo, go check that out, man. It's a true story. And he's also coming out with a fucking stand-up soon on Netflix. You know?
Oh yeah, I actually did hear about that.
So I'm glad. I'm happy, man. That Dave Chappelle shit, man. That shit was the Sticks and Stones, that was awesome. The Bill Burr, Paper Tiger, that was awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this much. Everyone, wait till December 22nd. Jay and I, we are actually going to meet AOC, and we will actually film it live for you guys. And we'll get her reaction from Universal Studios. So, and when I say AOC, we're actually talking donkey.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ah, yo, fucking monkey face. Yo, she
Don't care.
donkey. Oh man, that's fucking nuts. Yeah, Irvin, the new Terminator movie, that shit was full of fucking androgyny, bro. Like I said, the last time I didn't know if I wanted to shake this bitch's hand or slap her in the face with my dick, bro. The tall blonde, because it's like I seen in other movies and she's kind of alright, you know what I mean? Sarah Connor looked like a worn out piece of fucking sandpaper.
Yeah. Speaking of like Charlie's Angels, right?
Oh,
It's got the chick that was from the Twilight movies. What's her name?
Kristen something.
Yeah.
Kirsten, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. She used to be hot, dude.
Yeah, now she look like a fucking
Justin Bieber.
shit.
She looks like Justin Bieber, man.
That's Dicatron 3000.
Yeah, I haven't watched a Terminator movie since that Salvation movie that came out with Christian Bale. I think it was like in 2008. I was pretty much done after that.
Bro, I was done after fucking Judgment Day. Everything else, I try to give the Claire Danes one because she's a cute. The Claire Danes one, that shit was. I was like, and then after that, I just.
Yeah.
You know, I actually don't even remember. You know what? I don't think I've seen Rise of the Machines. I've seen the 1 and 2 and Salvation. I saw that in theaters.
I
Yeah.
saw Rise of Machines. God, they had an opportunity to do something amazing and they just dropped the ball.
Yeah, all the time. That shit sucks. They always do that, man. They always do that.
I mean, damn. I look at it like this though. If the machines are making everything to possibly do jobs in the entire world, right?
Right.
Dude, Why can't the machines make something to suck my dick 24/7?
Oh shit. That would be well. Actually, you know what? You wish might come true, bro, because they do have these new fucking plastic fuck dolls now, man. These fucking these latex looking, and some of them got the robotic head that go up and down and shit. They got different
Yeah.
temperatures, bro. I mean, it's happening. It's
Oh.
happening.
Yeah, and just for everyone that is watching, we will be taking money for a life-size sex doll for Craig Johnson. So if you want to donate for Craig, we will be glad to get this and get it to him ASAP. So
Yeah, man. Last time he went live and shit. Actually, no, yeah, when he went live with us, he had a fucking Padme fuck doll in the background. That shit was fucking hilarious. That shit was hilarious. He had a Padme fuck doll, man. I couldn't stop laughing. I cannot stop laughing. Oh man.
That's great.
Yeah, but it was really a mannequin and shit. He just put a fucking towel over the head, and it was just fucking classic. That shit was some classic shit, and it just looks weird in the background because it's just, it's just standing there, and his shit is naked. It look like a fucking That shit is.
Who was that girl that played her? Was it Natalie Portman? I think.
Yeah. Natalie Portman. She's one of the nice ones, man.
So you actually you like the prequels, huh? Or
I mean, yeah, they're pretty. I mean, listen, when I first went to go see the prequels, I went in knowing that this was going to, be totally different than 4, 5, and 6 because it was going to lead up to 4, 5, and 6. So it was going to have the same feel, but different things were going to occur. Like we were going to get to the roots of the Force, possibly. You know what I mean? We almost got there. We're gonna get to know what Yoda was doing before. How Darth Vader came to be. What was Obi-Wan Kenobi doing at the time? You know what I'm saying? Other Jedis. We got to see other Jedis. How the fucking the clone troopers look. How everything turned out. Order 66. I mean, the prequels matter, and people don't want to understand that, but the prequels fucking matter.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got into I really liked the first two.
Yeah.
The third one I thought was like I don't know. There was something about the third one I thought was a little cheesy at times. The second one a bit too, but not as, I don't know.
I mean, what George Lucas wanted, what between Darth Vader was showing how he wasn't really that much of a fucking tyrant. You know what I mean? Before he got into that suit, he was in love. He was gonna have a family, but then he was fucking. He was seduced to the dark side. And
yeah, that was after his mom died and everything by the son.
No. I mean, that was after he started having these premonitions and stuff of Padme dying. You know what I mean? After Padme dying and shit, he started having these premonitions of her dying at the beginning, and he wanted to, he knew, like, he felt that it was gonna happen, so he was trying to find a way to save her, and fucking Palpatine, aka the fucking Senator, he felt that in him and knew that, so he basically told him, like, you got to learn how the dark side in order that you could save her. So he basically tricked him to going into the fucking dark side, like, big boys, what's going on, big boys boxing, you know what I mean? So it's something that when you look at it, those are great. You know what I mean? 1, 2, and 3 fucking great, and it also expanded the universe even more. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about
I like what you said there at the beginning. That it is important, and like it being a prequel, it's understandable that everything was like much different and stuff.
Right.
Well, what I loved about the prequels was you, like Jay said, you got to see the universe expanded. You got to see Jedi for what Jedi really were, but you got to see younglings being trained from 3, 4 years old up until the time they become Padawans. And even as Padawans, they're not fully fledged Jedi and don't know how to use their Force powers correctly. So along comes Rey.
Oh man.
Perfect Rey. Oh my God, I've had the Force for an hour. Jedi mind trick you.
Right. Let me touch you, and I'm better than you.
Yeah. And then fully whips Kylo Ren's ass in a lightsaber duel.
And she's supposed to fucking beat the shit out of the Emperor in this one.
Yeah. I mean, and they wonder why Star Wars is failing. I mean,
right. Oh, another plot hole. Another plot hole just hit me from The Last Jedi. Remember when she was coming at Luke Skywalker and she pulled the lightsaber out and he went to go fall and he used the Force to fucking sit to hold himself up?
Yeah.
Wasn't he supposed to be disconnected from it? Aha. Aha. What the fuck?
Which film was that from?
The last piece of shit. I mean, The Last Jedi.
Oh, okay, yeah. I saw that movie one time, and that was the worst Star Wars anything that's ever been.
I watched it once, and I could not watch it again ever after.
No way.
I mean, but like I said, Luke's thinking about that Kylo Ren might be having dark side tendencies, right? And he goes in his hut and he pulls his saber out and thinks about killing his nephew. Well, Luke was a master of Force sever. Why didn't he just go in there and sever him from the damn Force? Makes no damn sense.
Having some technical difficulties there, ladies and gentlemen. Having a little bit of technical difficulties, as you can see.
But yeah, I don't plan on seeing episode 9, not until it releases on Showbox or something.
Right.
Speaking of Showbox, is anybody that has Showbox, is their Showbox not working anymore? Because mine's not. I had to go to another program.
Really? It made me update. It made me do this update, and now you have to have some sort of flash player. You have to have some sort of video player in order to use it now.
Yeah, it's not working at all now because now mine's saying it won't, no internet connection, blah, 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 blah. It's not working at all.
Yeah, so, we're back now. We're back now. I just stay on it. You know what I mean? And it picks up. It's just a router. It does shit like that. But we're back, guys. We're back. We are back. Yes, we are. We're back.
But I mean,
can you hear us?
Cat Mouse, which is basically Showbox.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, brother. When does the Mandalorian come on? Tomorrow?
I'm not sure because
another episode, right? I think the episode 3.
Yeah, the new episode's tomorrow.
Okay, cool. It'll be on fucking Putt Locker an hour after.
Yep.
Because that's where I watch it, Putt Locker.
Yeah, my brother got Disney Plus, so I ended up watching it through there. I wasn't even gonna watch it at first, and then I like it so far. Actually, I can't lie. I actually like it so far.
I'm enjoying it, but okay, the first 2 episodes have been good, but if they fuck up Yoda's species, dude, I'm done.
That, you know what I mean? Like, but the thing here is we don't know what planet Yoda's from. You know what I mean? We don't know. But I got a feeling it's gonna be Dagobah. You know why? Because that was the first place he wanted to go. Right?
No, it's not going to be Dagobah. he chose Dagobah for the reason that it was strong in the light and dark side, so he could hide there and mask his presence.
Yeah.
But we're not supposed to know a lot about um, Yoda's species. That was something that George Lucas talked about. He did not want to elaborate on the species that Yoda came from.
Yeah, because he wanted to make them, like mystical and shit, like for imaginations,
Yeah.
But now they're gonna fucking unveil all of that. Peace to my man. That's right, the Red Glove Militant. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, baby.
Yeah, I thought it had sort of a Western feel, especially the first episode, how it opened up. It reminded me of a Western movie. I get real into the Sergio Leone spaghetti Western movies and everything. So
I mean, listen, the first episode, like I said, I watched it. I had to watch the first episode about 3 times in order for me to say, okay, I'm curious for the second one. And then when I saw the second episode, I was like, okay, this is going somewhere. Now,
Yeah.
the third episode, if it climaxes much better than the first and the second, then you know what? You've got my attention. And then the one after that, the fourth episode is the one that's gonna make me say, you know what, this just might be, you know, what we need right now. This is what we need for our Star Wars kill right now.
Well, I'll tell you this much. It's far better than anything else Disney's put out so far, though.
Even better than
I
one.
second that.
You think it's better than Rogue One?
Yeah, I think it's better than Rogue One.
Hmm.
This has.
I didn't get into Rogue One too much. Did you guys enjoy Rogue One?
Bored me to tears, dude. I was bored shitless.
I liked Rogue One.
I second John.
I liked it. It had the Star Wars feel to it. Also, what I liked about it is you didn't see the Force, but yet you saw the Force being
The
used.
only thing I liked about Rogue One was when they started the space battle. That's when the movie actually started getting interesting.
Yeah.
And then the battle was going down on the planet. Up until then, dude, I was bored shitless. I was like, I was bored shitless. And
I have to second John.
a lot of people talk about how great the character was. I am one with the Force. I am one with the Force. I was like, dude, you ain't no damn Jedi, motherfucker.
Yeah, but at the same time, in the Star Wars lore, weren't there guardians? Of the Force, like people that actually guarded the Force like that. Like through those guys, that's how the Force kept pure and would travel on to the next, to a Jedi.
You had temple guards in the Jedi temple that had the blue pike lightsabers, right?
Right.
They were what you considered your gray Jedi.
Right. No, but I mean through life, like in life, there were certain peoples that they weren't gifted, as Jedis, but but they were sort of like, they were sort of like conduits for the Force. The Force would go through them and basically protect them and just go straight to a Jedi afterwards, through pureness. But
You're basically talking about the wills.
Yeah, shit like that. Like, but what I'm saying here is I know that there were certain regular Joe protectors, like that character. I don't know what that guy. What was his name? Kumquat. That was his.
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know, because the only character in that entire movie that I cared about was the damn droid.
Yeah, that droid was pretty fucking badass.
Were you talking about the low budget Antonio Banderas?
Oh, the fucking Paul Dameron DA carrying ass nigga.
God, yeah, that the character development for Rogue One was piss poor in my opinion, and yeah, it was very slow because it was a long movie.
Yeah,
and the big battle didn't happen until the end. That was the best part of that whole movie.
Yeah, and then the last 10 minutes with Vader going batshit. That's what saved that movie.
That shit was crazy, bro.
I mean, Vader grabbing people and throwing them into the ceiling and impaling them with his saber. I was like, dude, okay, now that's Vader. That's what I've been waiting to see.
Fucking him up. bro, fucking him up. I was like, yo, he went like this, and he put one up on the ceiling and broke his back and shit.
Yep.
Then he went like this and put one through the wall head first, and actually went through the fucking wall, so his neck was broken. And so
And
Yeah.
I loved it when he gets to the damn door and he's like, let me in, let me in. And you see his lightsaber go right through him through the door. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. That is just downright awesome.
And the main character as well, the English lady, the main character. I just thought, I mean, she was just like whining, like pissing and moaning the whole movie, going
Yeah.
from person to person. Like it, I don't know. I felt like it got repetitive, that
yeah,
movie, until the fight scene. You know, until the big battle.
yeah. Peace to Haplo Type Zero. Welcome, my brother. Que pasa, hermano? What's going on, brother?
The only new trilogy movie that I found even remotely decent was Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I thought that one was decent, you know, but other than that, I mean, and even that one was really cringy at times.
I was one of those. I couldn't swallow the Force Awakens. I walked out of there pissed off. I really did. I walked out of the theater pissed off from the Force Awakens. And then,
Before I'm sorry, John. Before I go any further, I just want to give my condolences to my man Haplo Type Zero, brother. I'm very sorry about that. I'll hit you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm very sorry about that, my brother. My condolences, kid. If you need anything, I'm here. Um, Let me tell you something. That shit with what you were saying, John. I agree, but continue. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. It's okay. But I mean, anything Disney's really put out so far has pissed me off. You want to know something? You know, I'm probably going to have a lot of people bitch at me about this, but Darth Maul should have never even come back, dude. You know, Darth Maul should stay dead.
Why bring Darth Maul back, bro? I mean, the way he went out was fucking was the way he went out was the way he was supposed to go out. I mean, he
Yeah,
took Qui Gon Jinn with him.
yeah. I
What did
mean,
that tell you?
now
Wait,
don't
when
get me
did
wrong,
they
bringing back
brought him
Vader.
back in Solo Story, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
but bringing him back, it did give us some really cool like animated sequences, like when Darth Maul and his brother fought Sidious, and Sidious just whipped the shit out of them, both of them at the same time. That was really cool, you know.
yeah.
But he, yeah, they should have never brought him back. He should stay dead. Um, and God, I'm probably going to catch a lot of shit too, but um, Ahsoka should have never been either.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I listen. I just didn't understand the whole thing and maybe I'm wrong here, but from the Star Wars I grew up in, it was never told that he had a Padawan,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What's that all about?
I mean, don't and like I said, I really love the Clone Wars, you know, but don't feed me, you know, all these side storylines that it's crap, you
I
know.
don't even think they should bring back Palpatine. That's in itself is.
Dude, it's sacrilege. Episode 9 is just pure sacrilege.
That shit is. Oh my god, man, that's gonna leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, man.
They didn't know what to do, so let's bring back Palpatine.
You know what
Oh,
you know what I'm gonna be doing? I think what was it? December 1st or the 2nd is supposed to be released in Japan first.
yeah.
I'm gonna wait for those reviews. I'm gonna make me a whole Jiffy Pop bowl of popcorn, and I'm just gonna wait patiently. And when this shit shoots up on YouTube, I'm just gonna sit back and listen to all the fucking criticisms, and that's when you know.
You know, I wonder what they're going to call it overseas because they changed the name of Solo, a Star Wars story in China, to Solo Ranger, trying to, you know, get them to come see the damn movie. You know,
They're probably gonna call that shit fucking Star Wars prototype. 720 or some shit. You know, it's a failure. It's fucked up, bro. At least the Force Awakens gave it a little bit of hope, right? It was after that where the shit just crashed and burned. And nine, you already know it's gonna be a fucked up fucking situation because the director even said, okay, Jar Jar Abrams even fucking said that it's not going to satisfy a lot of people.
Yep.
What it means by that, people like you and I, you know what I mean? People like you and I, they're not gonna satisfy. It's not gonna satisfy them, and that's what's kind of fucked up about that.
I mean,
It's really shameful that they're not even willing to challenge the audience anymore. Like even with the prequel films, the original trilogy, there was always like a pivotal moment in those movies that just really challenged the audience. Like in the Phantom Menace when Qui-Gon Jinn died, and
Yeah,
Empire Strikes Back. That was a real pivotal climax, man. I just feel like that's like the main thing those movies are. There's no uh, groundbreaking climaxes. There's nothing that's really challenging the audience. It's just a bunch of you guys seen
yep.
all the videos, the identity politics. It's real sickening, man.
Well, hopefully we do have hope. On the horizons, there's talks of Battlestar Galactica movies.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt. But you know what? Who owned the right to that? The rights to that?
It's either Paramount or Universal.
Okay, good, good. Because if it's Fox or anything under those banners that Disney just purchased,
Yeah.
you already know.
Yeah, it's either Paramount or Universal. But I'm all for that. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, especially if they got the original theme music.
That would be fucking great, man. I didn't like the new series that the sci-fi
I didn't
sci-fi
like that
channel
at
had.
all.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. The Cylons could be fucking women now with red dresses. You know what, man? That was the beginning of the SJW shit.
Yeah.
Is there any sci-fi show though that's good? Because I mean, they took one of my favorite movies, 12 Monkeys, and they completely ruined that.
Yeah, I
That
remember that.
show is garbage.
And how about Blade with fucking sticky fingers, bro? That shit was disgusting. I was like, no, no, you don't put a rapper in a fucking no, bro. No. Fucking Red Glove says Star Wars Episode 9, Skywalker and the Deathly Hollows.
Weekend at Luke's.
Oh shit. Battlestar Galactica.
Yep. And I don't care what anyone says, man. Hot Tub Time Machine was one of my favorite movies, man.
Bro, I have yet to see that, believe that or not.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a really good, funny ass movie.
Yeah, I gotta see that shit. I have to see
It is
that.
hilarious. Not Google, but Lugal.
What was it, Lugal?
You got to see it. You got to see it. I'm not going to ruin it for you. You got to see it.
I gotta check it out. I gotta see that. I'll probably check it out tonight. The Time Machine. What was it? The Time Machine?
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine. All right, I got you. Hot Tub Time Machine. I'm gonna check that shit out.
I mean, it's funny as shit, man. It really is. It's funny as shit. But, dude, you want to talk funny? Let's go all the way back to the early 80s, man. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh man, bro, when he ordered a pizza in the middle of fucking class, bro, how fucking awesome was that? I was like, yo,
Dude, what an all-star cast, too, man.
I know a guy who can fix it, man. Don't worry.
yeah, yeah. Yo, how about when Phoebe Cates?
Yes.
Oh man.
Man, yo, women of the 80s were the shit. They were the shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Today you don't know what the fuck's a woman unless you come from that fucking era.
No shit, dude.
bro.
No shit. But see, you know, we we grew up in the generation, man, where the mall was the place to be.
Yeah,
You know, when you were young, the mall was the place to be.
the
You
mall
didn't,
or the movies.
yeah, you didn't have these things yet. You
Nope.
know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as these things. If you want to get hold of someone, you went out with them, or you'd have to run to a damn payphone.
Yep. Yep. True story.
And if you couldn't reach them via payphone, you weren't talking to them all night long.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. And they don't even have this shit anymore. Collect calls.
That's right.
Yes, I like the place to collect call where they charge the person who answered the fucking call, and that shit don't exist no more. Look, you show me where I only know one place, and that was where I grew up. And I'm only sure if I go back to this day, they have one payphone in the corner that's still functioning.
Dude, I haven't seen a payphone in I don't know how long.
You haven't seen that's the only payphone I could think of because every other payphone they took them shits out.
Really? I mean, what if somebody needs to make a call though? You know, they don't have a cell phone, they don't have a phone.
Well, that's they expect everyone to catch up with the times, man. It's like you have no choice but to fucking adapt and become an android.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But see, hybrid's something you'll never understand. Like with us growing up, long distance charges.
Yep.
That's like calling out a state or
No, outside your area code, man. Like I live in Panama City, Florida. If I called Destin, Florida, which is, 50 miles away, that was long distance.
Yeah, man. So imagine if John was trying to call New York. First of all, it was like 10 cents a minute, right? Because back then they had rates.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. They had rates back then, bro. And remember the old school answering machines?
Yep.
How much of a
yeah.
gas that used to be where you try to record your greeting and you fuck up and you're like, God, and you had to rewind it and then rewind the other tape and then do it again. That shit was fucking crazy, bro.
We were buying those tapes that you put in there. Stop at the beep. The ones.
The ones that were already pre-recorded.
Yeah.
I just
My grandma actually still has a landline and everything.
what happened?
But yeah, my grandma, she still has a landline and everything.
Bro, I had a landline as well. Just till what a month ago, we removed that shit. But I had a landline phone here. I had a home phone. I took that shit out. I mean, for what?
And you could only talk as far as the cord would let you go.
Oh man, even with the spaghetti strap, and I'm glad that fucking years later, after like we already had our own fucking phones and shit. As to moving out and getting your own landline in your own home, no cell phones just yet. They made the fucking long spaghetti. Remember, you could buy the it was longer.
Yep.
But where was that shit when we needed that shit?
I know.
7 years earlier. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit was mad short. You try to talk. You had to fucking hide on this shit. You had to So you can have a private conversation.
And see, it was awesome when they came out with the push button phones because until then, the rotary phones, you could dial someone's number, right? And if you just missed it by a little bit, you dialed the wrong number.
Again.
Yeah.
That shit would take like to complete a number because you had to include the area code.
Yep.
So that's on top of 7 numbers plus the area code. So the number coming back. So if the number was on a 9, this was like a timer, and you had to. Oh my goodness! And then you had to wait.
Yep.
And then, right now, you would already know it was busy if after 5 seconds it didn't ring. That shit would just give you the loudest. And you're like, ah, I'm telling you, man. And then they started getting fancy with the landline phones. You know, the transparent ones and shit, or the ones that used to glow, the glow lights and shit. You know, I always wanted to get one of the red ones, like Batman, the 69 Batman.
I had the Sports Illustrated football one.
Oh man, I know. Yeah, fucking football phone. Man, they had a lot of nice phones. Oh, this shit's gonna blow your mind. Remember the fucking VCR winders?
Yes,
The cassette
Oh
winders, they
yes,
came in cars and everything you can fucking think of, bro.
yes. And you, dude, young people today don't know what it's like to go rent a movie with your friends, right? You'd go pick out two or three movies, then you go get your pizza and go home, right? And it was a big deal because, you know, oh, do they have it? Do they have it? You know, and if it wasn't there, you're searching through a return bin for it, you know, and oh, there it is, and you're grabbing it, you know. Those were the days, man, because
Oh yeah.
people actually got together then.
You know, and to further your point, John, like I still collect physical media and everything, DVDs, Blu-ray, 4K, and it's mainly because of that. You know, like growing up, like when I was real young, you know, there was Hollywood Video and Blockbuster Video, and yeah, I mean that was just so fun, man. Like every night going to rent new movies and
Yeah.
video games and all that. It was especially Blockbuster was just like I can still I mean, I ordered a few months ago the some shirts and stuff just because I like the colors and the logo. It's just super nostalgic.
Mm.
And dude, like the 80s were magic when it came to merchandising and commercials. Oh my God, some of the best commercials ever, ever came out of the 80s, man.
Like
Yeah,
like when you were younger, when they made toy commercials, that shit made you want to get the toy.
yeah.
When they made any commercial with like any product on TV, it could be a household appliance, you'd run out and get that shit, man. You know? And remember fucking Crazy Eddie.
Hmm.
His prices
Well,
are
hell,
insane.
you had Avoid the Noid with Domino's, right? And that whole series of you had Spuds McKenzie for Bud Light. Um, Where's the beef? You know,
Mascots, yeah. Where's the beef?
um, I mean, um, it's time to make the donuts.
Oh, I remember that.
You
Don't,
know,
yep.
um, I mean, and then it was a spectacle when movies came out. Oh my God! Remember when you could go to McDonald's and get all four glasses for Star Trek and
Yeah,
Star Wars?
they used to
You
do
know,
that.
you could
Yeah,
get the actual glasses.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Memorabilia and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, they did that shit with Superman as well.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
But I'm pretty sure you guys remember this one. And yeah, salute to Red Glove Militant, by the way, in the underground community. But one of my favorite old school commercials, I'm not sure what time period, if it was 80s or 90s, was the Grey Poupon. Those old Grey Poupon
Yeah,
commercials.
Past the great
Those are,
lines.
yeah, those are great, man. Like, I don't know. Like that's the only reason I get that mustard, honestly. It's because I like the commercials. Those old ones in particular were so funny.
Bro, if you got a good commercial for a product, you man, if you could fucking hustle it like that, you're gonna make millions. You
but
know?
yeah, I mean the 80s was what I call the best media propaganda ever, man. And God, what was it? The first movie I remember seeing in the theater, it was one of two. Lady and the Tramp and Annie.
Oh wow, I remember Annie. Yeah, I went on a class trip to see Annie. The first movie I ever seen in the theater, and I remember my aunt took me to see this shit was an American Werewolf in London.
Really?
I was scared of fucking death, bro.
I didn't want I didn't want to walk in grass. I walked on concrete. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like there were nights that I would look up and make sure there wasn't a full moon out and shit. If there was, out whatever adult I was with, I was like, we have to go home. I was like, we have to be home now. Let's go. Like I used to almost catch nervous breakdowns at night if I wasn't home safe. And then like when it was nighttime, the only thing that used to flash through my head, and fuck you, John Landis, you did a good job. That werewolf transformation, bro.
Mhm.
I
Dude.
was like,
My fear growing up in my dreams, when you're driving in a parking lot or you're on a sidewalk and you've got the grates across the sidewalks for the water to run through. Dude, in my dreams when I was a kid, I'd step on that grate and fall straight through. And right before I'd hit the ground, I'd wake up. That was my reoccurring nightmare, man.
yeah. A lot of people say if you hit the ground or whatever, your heart fails or whatever. Man, you know how many times I done hit the ground in dreams?
The first movie that I can remember seeing in theaters was actually Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the first Harry Potter film, which was really cool. And I would say the first film that just scared the living daylights out of me in theaters was Signs and Jeepers Creepers, the first Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, but Signs was that shit gave me goosebumps, man. When in that scene where the fucking alien passed by and all in the birthday party.
Oh yeah.
That scene right there gave me the fucking creeps. I was like, imagine that shit, bro. Everybody's like, where is he? All of a sudden it just passes by. And you're like, what the fuck?
Dude, growing up, the one scene that haunted me was Friday 13th Part 3. The scene where Jason takes a guy's head and starts squishing his head and his eyeballs pop out.
Oh
man. What the fuck? He said, ah! That shit was crazy. The Exorcist is the face. That shit is creepy.
And I never saw that as a kid, thank God.
Bro.
I had nightmares for.
You are blessed because I seen that shit, bro. I needed a church quick. Yo, that face. It's crazy. And then when they made the special edition where they brought it back into the theaters, they had this bitch going down the stairs, walking down the stairs on a bridge. Like, you know how you get on a bridge and shit, but walking down the fucking stairs from the room.
Yeah.
Bro, I would have taken a baseball bat and I would have beaten the shit out the devil. Because if that's my daughter, she's dead already, dog. I am putting the Louisville Slugger, bro, and I'm making sure it's aluminum so it won't crack out because that's the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's the devil. You about to bat the fuck down. And wood, that shit would crack. I hit that bit. Beak! Beak! The power of Christ compels you, bitch. Beak! 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 The power. I'll beat the shit out that devil face looking fucking. I'm telling you, that shit is scary. Come on, man. Her head turned backwards, bro.
Dude, and something else. I know it's sacrilege, but it was funny as shit. Dogma.
Oh, yeah. That shit was a crazy fucking movie.
That's a Kevin Smith film.
Yeah. That movie, dude, it was wrong in so many ways, but it was so damn funny.
It's fucking hilarious. Red Glove says, my first movie I remember seeing in the cinemas in 89 was 1989 Batman featuring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Oh, that's
best Batman ever, man.
Yeah, that was. I remember when that shit came out, man. I remember when it came out. I remember a whole bunch of us went to go see it and shit.
Yeah, best Batman ever, dude.
Yeah,
I saw The Shining when I was 11 years old, and yeah, that movie, man, that movie scarred me.
For some reason, The Shining don't creep me out. Like,
yeah, it didn't creep me out either.
Yeah, don't creep me out.
I saw it when I was 11 though. Just that music, like the music during the movie and the bathroom. The bathroom scene was the main part that like whoa. Because he goes in there, the girl's naked, and then she's just like a decrepit zombie. Like a few seconds later.
Oh,
Now, a Stephen King movie did get me when I was a kid, though. Jerusalem's Lot,
I've never watched that.
the vampire movie.
you mean Salem? What?
Yeah,
That shit. Let me in.
yeah.
Nigga, are you crazy? Boom, yo. Well, I would have dipped those fucking Mossberg shells in holy water, bro, and I would have blew that vampire away.
Dude, it's one creepy movie, dude. Especially when the master comes and okay, priest, let's have a battle of faith. I'm like, dude, no.
That's when I'm getting like 20 priests and a bishop.
Yeah, that movie as a kid, dude. Oh God, I had nightmares over and over and over with that. Dude, that was one creepy damn movie.
And remember Phantasm
Yes.
with the ball that would change. The old man, first of all, was creepy with the fucking what do you call that? The fucking hearse. And then you had some shiny ball that had fucking blades that it would come and catch you right in the forehead, bro.
And then it drill into your head.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That shit was. I was like, what the fuck is this? And that's the whole thing. The whole phobia. That shit made me. To this day, I still have dreams about and certain phobias of being in like hallways because they were running from the ball in the hallways and they had to duck from that shit and keep running. That shit was crazy, bro. Phantasm, and they made like what 5 of them things. The old man just died.
Like
Yeah, the old man died like 5-6 years ago.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a creepy damn movie. And the thing is, I never even got the point of it at the end, man. The last movie, I still was like, I
It was
still
just
don't understand.
It was just one of them 1980 gore movies that that just entertained us and kept us at the edge of our seat. Peace to Ross Clark. What's going on, brother? No doubt.
Blade Runner, Ridley Scott's Blade Runner, 1982. That's one movie that man, I would go see that on the big screen in a heartbeat. I have that movie on 4K.
Yeah,
That's one.
That's a classic. Ross Clark 222. What's going on, brother? He says scariest movie ever for some reason is a movie named Burnt Offerings.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. But thanks for putting me up on that. I'm gonna go check it out. Burnt Offering. Remember the serpent and the rainbow? You ever seen that shit?
Yeah.
That shit was some crazy voodoo shit.
That was some weird shit, man.
And that was with what? Martin Sheen, right?
Shit, I can't remember who was in it. I remember the movie, but I don't remember who was actually in it. So
Hell yeah. Tron was fucking awesome as well, bro. Hell yeah. Tron. I remember my 2 favorite things about Tron. The disc that was on their back.
Yep.
They would throw it. You know what I'm saying? They get hit with that shit, right? And the bikes, man.
Yeah.
Tron.
Dude, Tron was years above anything else that had come out before it.
Yeah.
And then the next movie that came out like that was far above anything else was The Last Starfighter.
Yeah, I remember The Last Starfighter, man. That was a very, very good fucking The Last Starfighter.
Junior, dude, can't go wrong, man.
Yeah. And then you had Louis Gossett Jr., fucking Enemy Mine.
Yes, yeah. And you know what's awesome about that movie, man? That movie was just about 2 people.
Different races, different species.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie taught lessons, man. See, that's the thing about movies of the 80s. They taught lessons.
Wait, what movie is this?
Enemy Mine.
Oh, that's the one with Dennis Quaid, right?
Yeah. And
okay, that was a really good movie. I really like that movie.
Yeah, that was a great fucking movie, man. He started dissing Mickey Mouse and shit.
Yeah.
I like that that alien tells him he's pregnant at the end, and he
Yeah,
starts busting out laughing.
he goes, "Yo, what? Wait a minute, what? Wait.
He's like, "I'm having a baby."
He goes, wait. He goes, but how? How? Wait a minute. And then he goes, is it a boy? Is it a girl? But how? That shit, he was just shocked. I would have been shocked too. And then he goes, you're asexual? He goes, and that's the thing, like the alien, it was, it was manly, and then in the pregnant stages, it was notice he was like a female,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was sheltered like a female and shit. Like he went through his female phase and shit. That's crazy.
There's another underrated film from the 80s. It's directed by Terry Gilliam. It was made in 1985, but it's called Brazil. Man, it's such a great movie, dude. Like it's the visual arts in that movie
Yeah.
is just really good. And Terry Gilliam, he's a really good director. He's made Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, 12 Monkeys. You name it. He's
Here's
solid.
a bit of trivia for everyone, though. What was the first movie to ever use CGI?
Oh, I already know this one, but I'll leave it to the chat. But I'll give you a hint. The film released in 1995.
Nope, way before then.
Really?
Yep. No one have a clue?
Was it Gone with the Wind? No. That was the first movie in color.
Because I thought it was Toy Story.
Nope.
No. Gone with the Wind was the first movie made in color. I give up, John.
First movie to ever use CGI was Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock.
Oh.
I gotta see that shit.
That whole scene where they shoot the missile and it rebuilds the planet.
Yeah.
That was the first CGI scene ever put into film.
Nice.
Do you guys know the first rated R film ever made?
Rated R or rated X?
Rated R or rated X. Yeah, because back then it was rated X. So yeah, rated X, I guess, or rated R.
I would have to say Death Wish.
That was a good answer, but no, it was before Death Wish actually.
Which one?
It's Bonnie and Clyde, the one of Warren Beatty and
Yes.
Faye Dunaway.
Yes, and that shit was a good one.
Really, the end was pretty brutal too. I mean, it was a brutal real life story. So,
See Highwayman.
oh, with Kevin Costner,
Yeah, and
Woody Harrelson. That was a good movie.
yeah, it's about Bonnie and Clyde, man. That shit was brutal.
Oh no. Jay and I we're here in Florida, so this definitely really speaks to us. But growing up, all the Porky movies.
Yeah, Porky, bro. Porky 2. Boogie Boogie. Boogie. How about when the coach?
No, the first one. She's coming for it. She's coming for it. She's got it.
Yo, that was terrible, bro. She grabbed his dick through the fucking cuckold, bro. She grabbed his dick through the cuckold side. Yo, that was crazy. And how about when the gym teacher was plowing the other fucking gym teacher, bro? Like, and the gym.
So why do they call you Lassie?
Yo, Porky's is the greatest, kid. This series was the greatest, bro. Yo, those are the 80s, man. I'm dead at. Fucking what else was good?
The vacation movies, of course.
Yeah, National Lampoon. National Lampoon. Yeah, they were pretty cool. Um, you know, I mean, you had some pretty fucking hilarious movies, man.
I actually, for the first time on Hulu the other night, I watched The Burbs with Tom Hanks.
The
That
Burbs,
was that was a really cool movie. I enjoyed that.
Burbs, yeah, with him and Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher's in the movie. Rest in peace.
The Burbs was fucking great, bro. That was great. There was one scene though that fucked it up for me in that movie, in The Burbs. The scene that he wakes up and The Exorcist is on the television. Woogie woogie, woogie woogie, woogie woogie woogie. Yo, that shit had me dying. He's dressed up in the zombie outfit. On the fucking
Running down the street butt naked, man.
fucking Pee Wee's like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, that movie's Porky's is great, bro. Oh man. I know. Oh, what about Bob? That shit was a good movie too, man. What about Bob was a good fucking movie. Bill Murray played a dude that you just want to smack the shit out of, bro. I just wanted to kill that motherfucker because he was just so intrusive, bro. So invasive. Like, yeah, I just wanted to kick him in the ass, bro. Like,
I'm pretty Richard Dreyfuss fucking I think he actually lost his mind like just having to rehearse that so much. Cuz he really seemed like he was going crazy in that movie.
yeah.
Cuz I mean I'm used to seeing him all happy go lucky like he was in Jaws and everything. He was absolutely psychotic in that movie.
Yeah, he was fucking psychotic, bro. And fucking he wound up fucking assist at the end. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, Stripes was another. I watched that movie pretty frequent.
Stripes, yeah. Yeah, Stripes was awesome. No doubt. Here we go. We got Maze with us. What's going on, Maze?
Hello, what's up?
Yeah, what's
Sorry, man. I fucking work would not let up. I wouldn't have been able to talk if I had come in earlier.
It's all good, brother. We talking fucking movies of the 80s and shit, and any other movie you can come up with. And right now we're up to What About Bob? You ever seen that movie?
No, actually, I haven't. I need to.
Oh man, brother, that shit is hilarious. Bill Murray and fucking Richard Dreyfuss, the best, bro.
Last Bill Murray movie I saw for the first time was actually Groundhog Day.
Oh yeah,
That shit was a trip.
yeah,
I mean, if you've never seen it before.
yeah. See that? And have you seen Scrooge?
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, Scrooge. I watch that every year, man. That's my favorite Christmas movie. That and Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, it's coming up. Oh, how about bro? The greatest Christmas movie ever. You already know what I'm getting at with this. A Christmas Story. You shoot your eye out. The little boy that wanted the fucking BB gun.
I really like It's a Wonderful Life as well, the 1940s movie.
I've never seen that.
It's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, who's in it?
Who's that guy? He's in a lot of Hitchcock movies. James Stewart, I think is his name.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in he's in Rear Window. He's in Vertigo.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of those older Hitchcock movies.
Yeah.
Man, Rear Window made me fucking uncomfortable start to finish, and it was supposed to do that. I saw that one as an adult too.
Yeah, if any of you guys have seen Disturbia, it's pretty much like a replicated Rear Window, and Rear Window was like made in the 50s. It was ahead of its time for sure. And Vertigo, anyone who hasn't seen that movie here, it's an old movie, but it's directed by Hitchcock, a legend. Yeah. Fucking Vertigo is a crazy ass movie. It's a smoky film noir, but it's a complete classic, man. Vertigo is amazing.
I gotta check that out, man. He brought up a good fucking a good movie here, man. A good series to talk about. You guys remember Die Hard, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Movie, dude.
Bruce
No,
Willis. How
I
about
have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
how about how about The Last Boy Scout? That was a good movie.
That was okay. That was okay. But Die Hard, dude, that is like a man's movie, dude.
Yeah,
Yippee ki motherfucker.
but you didn't think The Last Boy Scout was fucking crazy? The Last Boy Scout was crazy.
I thought it was okay.
I
It was okay.
I think him and Damon Wayans were fucking awesome in that movie. And he goes, "Why did the chicken cross the road?" That shit was hilarious. He started telling jokes and he had the gun in it. Though that was brilliant, man. That part was.
Yeah, I think as far as like the duo action movies go from like the '90s, the Tango and Cash, that movie, that movie
was hilarious.
That was a great movie too. That dude with the chin.
Yeah.
He says, "You broke that chin." He goes, "You broke that jaw." He goes, "Yeah, I broke that jaw." You're lying. No, I broke that jaw. He goes, "How'd you do that?"
And then right after that, you had Throw Mama from the Train.
Oh man, that's a crazy. That's
There's a murderer in the house.
It's Danny DeVito and who's that? Crystal, Bobby Crystal,
Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh man, that shit.
Billy Crystal.
You don't have a cousin, Patty. You lied to me, Clang.
I like the part she's just sitting there sleeping with her eyes open.
Oh my god.
Yo, how about fucking damn man, I just had that fucking movie. That shit was hilarious, man. Shit, it just put my mind. Fuck it.
Goonies?
Huh?
Goonies?
No. It was one of those fucking movies, man. Ross Class says nothing's better than watching Rambo Commando. We'll get into that in a minute.
48 hours is another good
48 hours. 48 hours is awesome, man. 48 hours. Yeah, when he goes, we ain't brothers, we ain't partners, and we ain't friends. And if Gans gets away with my money, you're gonna be sorry you ever met me.
I'm already sorry.
Hell, even God, what's the name of that? Where Martin Lawrence and Fresh Prince teamed up for their movie.
Bad Boys?
Yeah, Bad Boys. That was pretty damn good, man.
That was yeah. I mean, for the time, yeah. They're coming out with a third one.
Yeah, and I gotta say, dude, Tia Leone in that was
Oh yeah. The calf muscles, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, she has some beautiful fucking legs, bro.
You know, I actually want to go back now and see, like, now that Burt Reynolds has passed, see Smokey and the Bandits 1 and 2.
No, how about how about the Cannonball Run 1 and 2? That shit is hilarious. And the aftertakes of the Cannonball Run with him and Dom DeLuise. Have you ever seen that?
How do animals live on this shit? Like trying to eat the hay.
Dude, best whorehouse in Texas, man.
He smacks the shit out of fucking Dom DeLuise in the takes, man. Oh man, that shit it doesn't get any better than that. But yeah, best whorehouse in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. That was a pretty good movie.
My favorite all-time comedy movie ever is The Big Lebowski. That one's amazing.
You know, it's hard for me to say with comedies because there's so many good ones that just crack me the hell up.
You guys ever saw Johnny Dangerously with Mike?
Yeah.
You fought again ice hole. You all fucking hostages. You all fucking hostages.
Office Space was another good one too.
Office Space?
I wasn't a
Yeah.
big fan of that.
It was Mike Judge film. It was actually filmed in my home, near my hometown. It was filmed in Dallas and everything. It was a Mike Judge film. It was pretty. There's some funny parts in that movie.
Now, one thing I can say, the only movie that we've had filmed here in my town was The Truman Show.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie, man. That shit is scary. It makes you think.
Yeah.
That movie was played out to me like a big, carefully done Twilight Zone episode. Really.
Yeah. But I got to say, it really showed how beautiful my damn town is. You know, I can honestly say that because,
Very clean.
yeah, it's filmed in what's called Seaside here, and it's absolutely stunning. And you know, I have some pride living here because we've got such a nice place.
Yeah.
But the only problem is right there where they filmed it. If you don't have $8 million to drop on a house, God help you.
Yeah. Hey, Ross Clot, I'm gonna have to tell you, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Chuck Norris had one good movie, The Octagon. That's it. And do you guys remember Pray for Death?
What was the movie where he fought Bruce Lee?
Oh, Return of the Dragon.
Yeah. You seen the music video somebody made to that one as a joke?
No.
It's when they're getting, they're taking off their clothes and getting ready to fight. Somebody's playing "Let's Get It On."
Oh. Holy shit! Wow,
it's out there on YouTube.
I gotta check it out. That's the weirdest shit ever, right there. Oh.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, I thought had some good movies though. He had a few bangers.
I mean, when I first saw Jean-Claude Van Damme, I saw him in which was his first movie, No Retreat, No Surrender.
Oh, that was a cool ass movie. That's where that guy has that Wing Chun doll.
I thought his movies were cool in the '90s, but now when I go back and rewatch them, I'm like, these suck.
I mean, it was all about Van Damme's movie. Were all about triple takes in his action, the triple kick, the triple punch, and the slow motion. Oh, the most exaggerated scene ever in a Van Damme movie, Bloodsport.
Yeah,
he's blind and he can't see.
Yeah. Dude,
old school movies.
If you're a man, the movies that we should be watching day in and day out, dude, that I still get the feel goods from is Rocky, dude.
Oh yeah.
Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4.
Yeah.
After that, they suck. But
one day I went through and watched them all back to back because I couldn't remember which ones I had seen past 4.
Yeah.
I still need to see Creed 2, and that one I think just came out on Amazon Prime or one of those.
I really liked Creed 2. I did not like the original Creed though. I was not a fan of the first one, but the second one I thought was great.
The original Creed was a setup. I mean, it's to set everything up, kind of like the Phantom Menace set everything up.
Yeah.
It was Stallone wrote it that way on purpose, so that you would be you would know this character a little bit better before he really starts his main journey.
Yeah. The thing that I didn't like, the thing I don't like about Creed's character is like he gets himself in a situation, and when Rocky doesn't want to help him, he becomes a bitch and starts shitting all over Rocky. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't want to help me? You don't want to train me? Fine, I don't need you, unk. I would have been like, hey yo, check this out. You can go fuck yourself. You're not like your father. All right. First of all, you sag your pants. Second of all, boxing's not hip hop. Just like a life isn't a bowl of strawberries. Yo, I swear to God, like Rocky should have went off on him. You know what I mean?
Have you seen the military movies I've been in, motherfucker?
Rambo. You don't want to talk about Rambo. I'm telling you, man. Like all the Rambos were great too, man. I don't care what anybody says. I just finished seeing Rambo 3, which was the one that he was in Afghanistan. He helped the Taliban or some shit like that, and that shit was pretty cool to me. Rambo's
fuck you, man. I was even Judge Dredd.
Yeah, right. How about Demolition Man?
Yeah, dude, I love that movie, dude.
That was the one of him and Wesley Snipes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Demolition Man was the shit.
And the little computer telling him, okay, he's going to do this. No, fuck you. He's going to go get a gun.
And then they give him a citation. Dude.
Yeah. He keep cussing toilet paper.
Yup. Yeah.
My favorite boxing movie ever, though, man. Let's before we leave that is Raging Bull, Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull. That movie, it's based off of Jake LaMotta and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a pretty good movie. Hell yeah, I liked it.
It was,
Speaking
it
of,
was a bit of a Debbie Downer compared to fucking Rocky and stuff.
No, because it was real life. I mean, it was really, it was a biography. It was a very, very, deep movie. That shit was deep.
That ending scene though, where he's in the mirror, shadow boxing before he goes to do his stand-up comedy. To me, that's one of the best endings to a movie ever. I love how he ended that movie.
Yeah. Because he transitioned.
Yeah, and he's like looking at himself in the mirror, and he really thinks he's still a world champ and stuff. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no. Here's one that's going to bring back memories if you remember it, man. One of my favorite fantasy movies of all time, man. Legend.
Oh yeah.
oh, yeah.
With Tom Cruise.
Yes. Dude, the big ass damn devil with those big ass damn horns, and I still have no idea why they had a damn unicorn in that movie, but
Well, to make it, mystical. You know what I mean? Give it that mystical feeling. But yo, Tim Curry, which who was in the makeup of that devil fucking character. He did a wonderful job, man.
yes.
Tim Curry
And-
is still the original Pennywise to me. For all the shit that was wrong with that original production of It,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
he was scary as shit as Pennywise.
How about Poltergeist? How do you guys feel when you
Caroline.
when you first saw the first Poltergeist? Because to
Dude,
me,
that movie scared the shit out of me.
yeah, like every time I never wanted to see snowy television
Yeah.
ever again. Like whenever a room had a snowy television like that, especially in our day, because sometimes cable would fuck up and it would just go straight to snowy television. If I was ready to walk into a room and I seen that, I'd be like, oh no, and walk right the fuck out.
Dude, I didn't think about tennis balls the same way again for a long time.
Or clowns or clown dolls.
Yeah.
Get up 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. And then you get up from the chair and start choking. Motherfucker, that's another one that'll catch the aluminum bat.
Yeah, all those concepts freak me out. Everybody talks about the clown, and yeah, that's a given. But that fucking tree trying to eat Robbie,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like it just starts swallowing him. I'm like, what the fuck?
That was
Looking in the mirror and pulling your damn skin off in the mirror,
Oh yeah, that was one
and
of the.
then looking down and your face is finding. Dude, that would freak me the hell out, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I was gonna say though the Stallone movies are a given, but any Commando fans here?
Oh,
hell yeah.
hell yeah. Commando.
I think Arnie could have, if he wanted to, I think he could have done some sequels and had some marginal success with that. I think. But it's good. It stands as a one-off movie too, And I love that callback to the Terminator where him and that other dude with the bald head, Cook. I don't remember. He was in a hotel room fight with the guy in the movie.
Oh yeah.
They're pointing guns at each other. Fuck you, asshole. And
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger's like, fuck you, asshole.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The hell.
I
Expendables,
eat green
man.
berets for breakfast.
All three of the Expendable movies, man. You couldn't get any better than that.
Oh yeah, the Expendables, man. That's a good series. They need to throw Jackie Chan up in there next.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Another one-off, since we were getting into the martial arts shit earlier, The Last Dragon.
Oh shit.
That is a movie for my generation, a martial arts movie for my generation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything just kind of gets you.
How about the 5 Deadly Venoms? Anybody fuck with that?
5 Daily Venoms.
The 5 Deadly Venoms. It was the fucking toad, the scorpion, the snake, the centipede, and the lizard. And it was like one of those old fucking fucking old school and it was 5 of them and shit.
I see it on YouTube movies.
Yeah,
check out the Five Deadly Venoms, man. That shit was a fucking classic.
The movie my
Yeah,
parents
I
let
like
me.
Bruce Lee and Sonny Chiba. I don't know if y'all know Sonny Chiba, but he was in the original Street Fighter.
Yeah, Sonny Chiba. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Chiba. The Street Fighter movie was awesome. That movie's still badass too. I have it on DVD.
What was the name of that martial arts movie in the 80s where I'm the only shogun here in town?
Yeah, fucking The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Show enough.
I'm waiting to get the glow. The glow.
You get the designated sucker to the designated place, and I will designate his ass for dismemberment.
Yep. Hell yeah, Show Enough was a bad motherfucker.
From the 70s, Shogun Assassin. That's the one I remember. That was violent as hell, too.
Yeah, Shogun Assassins was fucking nuts, bro. That and the fucking the Fatal Flying Guillotine.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. That shit would land on your neck. The nigga will pull a fucking chain, son, and that shit, and that was it. Your head was in the basket. He pull it back and just hoit. You sound like fucking clothes in the wind and shit. Go up.
Did y'all ever see The Big Boss? It was a Bruce Lee movie.
Hell yeah, bro.
With the ice blocks, they had those. They are storing the drugs in those ice blocks and everything. Dude, that movie's brutal. It's like real violent too.
Yeah, bro, he stabbed the dude in the forehead with a fucking ice fucking pick.
Yeah, that movie. That's my favorite Bruce Lee movie.
Hell yeah! And then he fucking 1-inch punched the dude through the fucking the wooden wall, kid. And you seen his cutout of his body went through the wall.
So have we all seen Cobra Kai?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for season 3, man.
Okay, cool.
I have not.
No, bro. Cobra Kai is the shit.
Dude,
That's a YouTube original, right? Yeah.
Cobra Kai is
yeah. Yeah, and the thing about YouTube is it's one of those services you can turn it off and you can turn it on and shut it back off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I subscribe every month. I have YouTube Red, so will I be able to watch it or?
If you have YouTube Red, yeah, you already have access to it.
Yeah, you already have access to it. So,
okay.
I'm getting out for the night. I will see y'all tomorrow.
All right, man. That ends the broadcast, man. All right, guys. So thanks for joining us tonight, man. This was a little kickback for you guys. And otherwise than that, man, God bless each and every one of y'all. Maze, Hybrid, John, thank you for joining, man. Thanks. And God bless. Stay vigilant, everybody. Peace.
Night.
Peace out, y'all.